Viswanath. Viswanath, you might remember, he danced here on Independence Day. And I've trained him in Odissi. So he's a boy, like the Gotipur dancers, but he never did the Gotipur training because that's not actually a dance that you do for performances as a fine art in the theater. That's more in the marketplaces. But I wanted to just show you the difference. So, first of all, show us, there's like basic positions in Odissi. And two of the big ones are Turbam, two Odissi Turbam. Okay, so you see he's got like 3 bends in his body, right? Now, now show the Gotipura. So the Gotipura is like that, you kind of point right under your chin and it's kind of straighter. Okay, and choke. Choke is absolutely square, symmetrical. Okay, and this is how we do it in Odissi. And just play, Jitendra, everybody play the Gotipura. Okay, so that's like what the boys were doing that you saw outside. Now I want to show you a little bit of the dance in Odissi. We're just taking a little chunk out of something in the rock called Shankravarna. And this will just show you how in this kind of dance, you'll notice that he's bending, so he's close to the earth. You'll see that he's using this square choke, and he's also using this like an S curve. And you'll notice that besides moving with his feet, he's using his hands, he's using his body, this is special in this dance, he's using his neck and his eyes. All of these, you know, to see, all go together. But he's not telling a story. It's just beautiful movement. I know that for a lot of us, when we watch dancing, we like to get up and dance. But I want to ask some of you, if you can take your shoes off very quickly, to come up, and Viswanath is going to teach some of the really simple steps. So, how about every teacher? You want to choose like 1 or 2 children?
Did you say me?
No.
Okay, boys and girls, getting that organized. Now, everybody, look at Viswanath, and everybody, you watch and see how they do it. First of all, put your feet together. See, he has his feet together, Samapada. And look where his hands are, they're on his waist. And he's facing straight forward. All right? Now, let's see. Okay, we'll do Tuban first. So, we want to be in the triple bend position. So if you look at Viswanath, I'll come up to help. Okay, so everybody, the way we like to get into this position is easy, is, guys, take one step back, and then you can see this. You can follow. Okay, you want to watch it. Okay, so lift up your toes and turn them out. And then take your right foot, this way, and put it right in the middle of the other foot. And just put a little bit out. That's perfect. Okay? Now, bend your knees. And we want to be standing mostly on the back foot, on the left foot. So if you pick this up, you won't fall down. Good. Now, with your left hand, make a fist. Make a fist and put it right on your waist. And with your right hand, make a fist and stick up your thumb. And put your hand right on your leg with your thumb pointing up. Okay, now, you're going to smile. And look forward. And let your head tip just to the left. Okay? Now, we're going to do the very first step, which is that you stamp, you all look fantastic. You stamp with one foot in 4 beats. Okay, I think both of you can move back a little bit, okay? That'll be perfect. In fact, you can come on this side, and then you can be right here. Okay, so we're going to stamp on the first beat of 4. So we stamp, wait. And then, after that, we're going to double it. And then we're going to triple it, okay? So you can watch. Okay, ready? 10?
Yeah.
Ta. Tina. Stamp your right foot. Now, if you can, let your ribs go also. Now double. 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. So your foot goes, and then your body goes, and double. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Okay, now normally to be coordinated, you don't always do things right and left. But we're going to do step 2 on the left side, just for variety. All right, so now put your feet together again. Lift up your toes. Put your left foot in the middle. Take your left foot out. Now this time, the step is going to be 2 sounds in 4 beats. So you're going to put your foot across in the front on the ball of the foot. So your toes bend. And that'll be 1. And then you're going to put your heel and bend both knees while you do it. All right? And while you do this, your right hand, touch your thumb to your first finger. This is actually the eye of a swan. Okay? But it's just a decoration now, and it's out to the side. And with your left hand, you make a fist, put up your thumb just like you did before, but this time you point it to your belly button. And it just stays there, so you don't have to worry about it. And then, when you put your left foot across, everybody put your foot across. Then you're going to bend this way, and your chin will go this way. And then when you put your heel, it'll go that way. So in 4 beats, we'll have 2. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, bend, and down. And now double. 1, and 2, and 1, and 2. Now let's double. 1, 2, and 1, 2. 1, and 2, and 1, double. 1. And stop. You know, one thing is, when you're watching, doesn't it look easy? And when you're doing it, isn't it harder? It's a little bit harder, but you're doing a fabulous job. Okay, let's do one more step. Let's see, we could do 3 intervals. Let's just do 3 intervals. Okay, this is easy for the hands. Point your right finger and grab it with your left hand. And hold it over your head. Okay, now we're going to bend our knees, and we're just going to touch the heel, and then the back foot, 2, and this foot flat, so it's 3. So it's heel, flat, sit. Okay? 1, 2, ready, and okay, now Viswanath and I are going to show you one more dance. Now, das means 10, but we are going to do 6 different mini stories. And these are stories that are very old in India, that whenever the world has a big problem, and there's good and there's bad, but the bad is getting too bad, and we need to get it back in balance. So then, Vishnu, the preserver of the universe, will come down and be on earth to save it. And what's curious is, Vishnu, come on out. You can show Matsya. First time he comes as a fish. So it's just like we learned in science that life started in the water. He comes as a fish, and there's a terrible demon and steals this, the 4 books that are needed. And Vishnu comes and saves them as the fish. Okay, second, after life is in the water, then you get reptiles. So he comes as a tortoise. Show the tortoise. All right. So the tortoise, again, is going to support the earth on his back. And then the third one we're going to skip, but that's like a boar. And then we're going to go to half man, half lion. And this is a story some of you know, because very beautiful hands, beautiful like a flower. But Vishnu had nails that were as sharp as horns. And the bad guy, who couldn't get killed on the earth or in heavens, got thrown across his knee, so he's not on the earth or in the heavens. And no weapon, he used his nails. And that's how he got rid of that bad guy. Then we're going to jump ahead to someone you might know from seeing the story Ram. Ram had a bow and arrow. He was very generous and gave things to people. And he was very handsome. And he killed the 10-headed demon Ravan. That's correct. And you saw that play this fall over here with the students on wheelchairs. So that's Ram. And then in India, there was a great prince named Prince Siddhartha. And he got enlightenment and became called the Buddha. And Hindus consider Buddha to be a form of Vishnu, the preserver of the universe, because he felt very sad and he cried when he looked at the traditional fire, and they put oil in it, and they used to offer animals and sacrifice an animal. And he said, "You can't do anything good by killing an animal. You won't get good things." And so he stopped it. And India is very grateful for that. And then just to round it off, the last one actually hasn't shown up yet. So, when the whole world is full of barbarians, that means like really bad people, he's going to come like a star, a shooting star, and he's going to come like a white horse or riding a white horse, Kalki, and he'll come and save the world from destruction. So here, people like grow up hearing these stories, so this is just like a half a line with a little bit of dance, and we're going to do these 6 out of the 10, and let's see if you can tell which one is which. Okay? Jay Avatar. Thank you. And I'm very happy to give you a little taste of a classical dance because India has lots of dances, but some of them like this are called classical in the same way that in the West ballet is classical, that it takes a lot of training and it's done for an audience. And then there's so many folk dances that you see when you go to programs and things like Republic Day, Independence Day, all the things that everyone enjoys doing. Just like when you do folk dances, you go to a party or you do square dancing, those are folk dances. But this is Odissi, and it's one of the 7 major different classical styles. So I want to thank my musicians, Sandra, my student, Viswanath, and then